This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, and insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
So, hello everybody. Welcome to show 153 Aussie Mac Zone. Proudly supported by athwebhosting.com.au. Don't forget our Australian servers. I always boast that one, Australian service. Instant activation, accepts PayPal as well as other cards, from $5.95 per month when paid annually, and friendly help when needed. And I've got my superstar friend here, Garth.
G'day, Michael. How are you, sir?
Good, my friend. You kicking along all right?
Oh, I'm kicking along all right. I was plugging in a cable for tonight and led up and bashed my head into the corner of the wood, and I don't know, had blood dribbling down my face. I'm around trying to find a washer and an ice pack. So if you see me holding something to my head, you'll know why.
Yes. Well, that's no good, but I'm glad to see you're still breathing anyway.
I'm still breathing, but you know, if my comments make even less sense than you will, once again, you'll know why.
Oh, well, no, we'll take a guess.
Yeah.
So, Apple Watch 2 with GPS, barometer, better waterproofing, and more to launch in the second half of 2016. Apple is planning to release 2 Apple Watch versions in the second half of 2016, one a minor update over existing models, and an Apple Watch 2 with GPS, barometer, and more, according to one connected insider. So what do you think about that?
You know what? I had the impression that we weren't going to get another Apple Watch this year. I was thinking more maybe March next year, somewhere around that time period.
Yeah.
2 different models though. That's interesting. What would you actually be looking for in another Apple Watch? GPS, barometer, does that stuff?
Nah, because I don't want the battery to.
No.
You know, I'm happy with the way it is. Really, the way it is right now, and especially with all the updates to the apps and things coming through at the moment, and to look forward to in version what is it? Version 3 of the OS. Yeah.
Yep. WatchOS 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't think you need a barometer on your wrist for a start.
No.
You want to know outside what the weather pressure is, not inside. So,
well, your air pressure is going to be the same inside or outside, unless you're in a hermetically sealed room. But well, maybe you are, Michael. Are you normally? Do they lock you away during the day, Michael?
Yeah, they just don't let me out, mate.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So no, I'm pretty much in the same thoughts of you as you. I know for a lot of people, they will want to have the GPS. You know, they're like going for a run without bringing their phone.
Yeah.
But hey, everywhere I go, my phone comes with me, so I really don't need a GPS in my watch. The minor update one, if there is such a thing, sounds to me actually a little bit more appealing. It's probably a bit cheaper, it's a bit faster, and it'll probably have better battery life, and that's all I want. You know.
Yes.
The only other thing I would like would be more health sensors, but that's down the track a bit further, they say. So that could all fit in nicely to me not getting the second one and getting the third one with the better health sensors.
Yeah. So the only thing that lays any credence to the story for me is how could Apple possibly know that I bought a second-hand one for my wife last Saturday?
Oh.
And then they talk about a new one today. They must have known.
I hope you at least got a good deal on it.
Absolutely got a good deal, yeah.
And it's all fine. And is Mrs. Michael happy with this watch? How does she feel?
She's only had it actually since today and been playing with it. So she's already decided which band I've got to go and buy now.
Okay. Yep. Well, let us know what colour. What are we getting?
So it was a 42 rose.
Ah, nice.
But she wants me to find her Melanie's rose gold band.
Oh.
But you can get
Okay. Good luck with that.
It's a third-party one. You can get it, but...
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. At least she's wanting one that's a third party, which is going to be a lot cheaper than if you had to go and get an Apple.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, that's very exciting.
And I'm very happy. I've got my leather one that finally turned up from my Australian eBay supplier, and works like a beauty. Very comfortable.
Yeah, it's
so
nice.
far. Yeah. So,
very good.
Story number 2, buddy. The Apple Music Planet of the Apps series brings on Paltrow, Vaynerchuk, and will.i.am. So actress Gwyneth Paltrow, musician will.i.am, and entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk will all serve as advisors to the app developers selected for the Apple Planet of the Apps video series.
Strange bunch, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but I think it's probably a good diverse bunch, and I think they're probably all noted for a bit of... I don't know too much about Gwyneth, but an actress of that calibre is going to have some self-PR in her and teaching them how to do that as well.
She'll have plenty of opinion probably anyway.
Yeah.
She has a child called Apple. That's the only thing I've heard about it. I don't know if that means anything. Let's I would assume not, but there you go.
That's going to confuse the child, isn't it? She'll hear mum on TV on the show going, "Oh, Apple did it, Apple this." The poor kid will be very confused.
I don't know how old this poor child is, but there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gary Vaynerchuk, I think he started a little wine company, like an online wine company that just sort of went wild at one stage. I think that's where he started. I think that's where he started making his money. Yeah,
I believe so, and became more a internet marketing type guy. I think.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
I should say, not wasn't he?
Yes, I think that's right.
Yeah. So once again, an interesting. He's probably the most sort of tech cred one in the lot, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, tech cred. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
But I don't know. Mixed feelings about this show. We'll wait to see before we judge, though.
That's exactly right. Yes. Yeah. Apple is launching an invite-only bug bounty program. And it's planning a new bug bounty program that will offer cash in exchange for undiscovered vulnerabilities in its products, the company announced on stage at the Black Hat conference today. Launching in September, the program will offer cash rewards for working exploits that target the latest versions of iOS or the most recent generation of hardware. And it's the first time Apple has explicitly offered cash in exchange for those vulnerabilities, although the company has long maintained a tip line for disclosing security issues. So, and it's interesting they did it at Black Hat, because they used to sort of steer away from that joint, I believe.
Yeah, they had a presentation there on the security for iOS 10 as well, didn't they? So they're trying to more. And an interesting way of doing it in terms of only offering the bounty to people who have disclosed bugs to them in the past, just to stop the rush of every Tom, Dick, and Harry trying to file rubbish bugs, I suppose. But a fair bit of money up for grabs there. 200,000 for one type of bug and 100,000 for another, and.
And do you think it's going to take away from Black Hat's big competitions that they have with the money there, and or to stop people holding on to them for 6 months? They want to just give them to Apple straight away and get the money, as opposed to waiting 6 months, showing it off at the Black Hat conference and then claiming the prize money.
Yeah, I don't know. Possibly. How much is the prize money there, though?
Oh, pretty big.
Pretty big, yeah. But once again, this is only to chosen researchers, isn't it? So we're talking about the same researchers who are presenting at Black Hat anyway.
Yeah.
We're talking about MIT and various universities like that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and the what was another one? Oh, and it's not people like Cisco, which we talked about the other week about finding something and getting on from there.
So You would think Cisco bit would be one of the ones that would be.
I think they're just a big
They're already-
enough company to keep talking to each other and keep.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
need to pay them.
No.
They'll do it.
Um,
Yeah.
Apple celebrates diversity in new iPhone ad to air during the Olympics. Apple's latest iPhone ad is a sweet one, showing images of people across the globe with a recording of Maya Angelou reading her poem Human Family. Now, even though I'm quoting it here from one of the press sources, I've heard a couple of TV shows talk about it and another radio show talk about it. So it's been getting good reviews from many sources.
No idea. It's an ad.
It's an
I don't know.
Apple ad.
I never even noticed the ad. So yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. Their advertising, I guess, lately has been fairly embracive. Let's say.
Yeah, yep, that's fair. Yeah,
And actually, while I think of it, I don't think it's in the show rundown, but it sort of all ties in a little bit in terms of diversity. Apparently, we're going to be able to soon buy the same rainbow-coloured watch straps that were offered to staff during the Gay Pride March in San Francisco. So you can be able to buy those. And the thing that it brought up for me was, does this mean that down the track a little bit we'll be able to get Olympics?
the leftover Olympic ones.
Yeah, I'm guessing no, but you can only hope.
Yes, yeah. So, in a good news for our friends, Apple Music for Android is out of beta. After months of tweaks and improvements, Apple Music has exited its extended public beta period for Android. The streaming service, which first launched in June 2015, opened to Android users back in November of last year. The app was labelled as beta then, and then Apple has spent some time adding select Android-only features while bringing the software up to speed with iOS and desktop counterparts. Now, with the minor addition of equalizer settings, Apple has decided to remove the in-progress status on its high-profile Android app. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I wonder if the rating will go up at all. One guess is not. We'll just bring attention of all the trolls out there who will go and make sure it's even lower. If you can get any lower than whatever it's on at the moment.
I think it's still doing great.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm glad it exists. I'm not
Even to just be on the other side, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. It's not the Apple that we know and love.
No.
Well, I love the new Apple too, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the Apple that we would have known once upon a time. Let's put it that way. No, it's good.
Apple scores another win as Britney Spears' new album, Glory. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That again.
to be Apple Music exclusive. So just after it was revealed, Frank Ocean's highly anticipated album Boys Don't Cry would be coming exclusively to Apple Music. Another high-ticket exclusive has been revealed. Britney Spears announced that her new album, her first in 3 years, will be coming exclusively to Apple Music on August 26th. So I don't know how long, whether it's going to be for a week or a month or what. I'm not sure, but
yeah, it's usually a week or so, isn't it? They don't tend to do them for long. They want to capitalise, but no, there you go.
yeah.
Any beer lovers out there in our audience, which there may be one somewhere. And,
It's 3 years. Come on, she's obviously got better.
3 years, okay, yeah. Has it been that long? Yeah.
So just a reminder about Aussie Tech Heads podcast and our friends at Aussie Tech Security podcast, and you can catch up with all the good Aussie and New Zealand tech podcasts at aussietechradio.com. And yeah, really good listen. Just fills the background nicely.
It does.
So Apple have released a new remote app for the Apple TV. It's particularly for the latest Apple TV because it's got the Siri integration in the app. and gesture controls, and very easy pairing. It basically gives you a list of what you start it. You get a list of what Apple TVs it sees. You click on it. It puts up a number on the screen. You add that onto your remote app, and there it's paired.
Away you go.
Yeah, but it's not an update. You've actually got to go to Apple's App Store and download it.
Yeah, it's
if you keep
interesting
updating it. Yeah.
To actually get a new app rather than just update the old one, and I guess that's possibly to maintain the old app for the Apple II or Apple TV 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
Prior generation, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's just interesting, but that's definitely there now, and it's working.
And speaking of apps, you found another little Apple app out there, didn't you? That you hadn't come across before.
Yes, yeah. So I'm just cruising through the Apple site the other day and found Apple Music Memos. So labeled as an app to capture your song ideas whenever inspiration strikes. So I was just going through, and it basically just gives you a little area there to do your music, etc. So for all you Apple iDevice toting musos out there, have a look at it.
If you have an idea and you're humming it and you think, no, that's all right, just pull it out and record it. It's done.
Yeah.
Those ideas come and go like many do.
Yeah, and it's just, that 30 seconds might make you a millionaire.
You never know.
That's right.
Not for some. It's not for you, though.
Yeah. I saw a product the other day on Kickstarter as well. So it's called Discus. And it's a project from Thanotech, which is someone that's already shipped an iPhone case. They hope to join the elite club of accessories, intending to be the first third-party Apple Watch charging cable approved through Apple's official MFI program to go to market. And it's a little disc about the same size as the watch charger, with a USB port on it that you just plug in for some reason they didn't make it lightning. I don't know why, but it's got a not a USB-C, a micro USB port on it.
Micro USB, yeah. Okay.
Which that sort of surprises me a little bit, but
well, I guess it's I don't know. You know what? Well, I've said it before. I want that thing, right?
Yep.
But thicker, and the thickness is the battery.
Yeah.
So you go away for a weekend or something like that. You don't have to bring a charger.
And just charge it, yeah.
You just bring a thick little puck that has a built-in battery, pop it on and charge it. Because, Apple Watch is fine for the day, but just that one extra night, 2 nights,
yeah,
it's a pain to bring the cable and stuff. So, yep, that's what I want. I should patent it like Samsung patented Apple's. Did you see that story too? That's another one.
Go on, yeah.
So, in a recent patent offering that Samsung have put in,
yeah,
they've got pictures of the Apple Watch because they're patenting a wearable device that looks almost exactly like the Apple Watch. The first page, and on the next, couple of pages in, it's even the pictures become even more and more an exact rip-off of the Apple Watch, to the point where they look like they've lifted them straight off the page and reprinted.
How?
Even now, even today, after all the court cases and so forth, they're still doing this crap.
Can't be that hard to have smart people. I'm sure there's more than half a dozen around. I'm sure.
Exactly. Well, look at they have a wonder. They do have lots of smart people. They come up with innovative ideas all the time with it. Various different phones that they have now.
Yeah.
Still, a good idea is a good idea. So why not pinch that one as well?
So, Apple won't be making a car. Apple should start making tractors, not cars. Maybe that's what they are doing. And make them exactly the same as a Samsung tractor.
Oh, okay. Now I see where you're going. Yeah.
Then see how they go. How do you like them?
Refrigerators as well.
Yeah. That's why You want to know what the humidity is on your watch, so you know whether your beer's cold or not.
Hang on. Oh, the barometer is your air pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not what I said.
Yeah, okay.
It's just another sensor.
Another sensor, yeah. Humidity, yeah. No,
Is my beer ready?
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
So I've run out of things to say now, almost.
I think I don't even have any tips for us today.
Come on, you can pull one out. I'm sure you can. All my trust with you.
I'll find one.
So,
Tell you what I did download the other day. It's
yeah.
I've heard of it a few times, but I've never got around to playing with it. Auphonic. It's a post-production piece of software.
Yeah.
So I've got the Auphonic multi-track, so I'll just, rather than doing a lot of the stuff manually on the podcast tonight, I'll be just chucking it straight in there
Yeah.
and let it do it. And we'll see how it comes out.
Is that one of those ones that's supposed to level it out a bit better and that sort of thing? Is that what
Yeah, like an updated version of Levelator.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so level it out, does a bit of denoising and crosstalk removal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the audio sounds a bit different. That'll be why. Plus, there's a different mic here, so you know.
Shh. You don't want your wife to find out.
Oh, it really was.
It was an accident, darling. It fell in the shopping trolley as I walked out.
It was still there. I didn't see it under all the other stuff I put on top.
And yeah. Also, there is one of our international travellers has actually come down near my place for the week, and so I'm hoping to go out to dinner with him tomorrow night. Just
very good.
Down to one of our pubs or whatever, one of the clubs.
Yeah.
He's here for his mum's 81st birthday, I think he said. So happy birthday, Mum. And
Very nice.
all the best. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing him. Steve, so yeah. That'll be fun.
Do we need to do some checks and Twitter and Facebook and stuff too, I suppose, don't we?
We do, yes. That finished yesterday.
Yeah, so we'll probably announce them next week, I guess. Or
Yeah, during the we'll work out a time together to get that organised. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to spending some time in Queensland this week. So get warmed up.
Heading up north and exactly. You'll get plenty warm up where you're going. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I've just been down the snow, and it was colder in Penrith when I got back than it was down the snow.
Oh, really?
It was
All right.
just the different sort of coldness. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
So yes, that's it for me. Thank you. Thanks everyone, and thank you, Garth.
Thanks, Michael, and thanks for listening, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.